Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Colosimo, and it is the beautiful month of May, and this film is this series of videos is called the Senior Review, and we started this last year, so this is season 2. What the Senior Review is, it's just a kind of a series of interviews with seniors that take place in and around graduation and baccalaureate and all these fun things that happen in May. And the students that I have with this particular interview are lifers. And Abby, why don't you talk about lifers? Like, what does it mean to be a lifer?
So being a lifer is that you've been on the Juan Diego campus since kindergarten or first grade, and they kind of you just started from like cradle to graduation, and it's a really amazing opportunity that not a lot of other schools have, which is why I'm so in love with the school and so in love with this campus, is because I've got to grow up here and then watch all my other peers grow up as
So
well.
when did you come? Kindergarten or first grade?
I came in
Or
kindergarten.
preschool?
I came in kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Yes.
Okay, you didn't do like the daycare stuff.
No, I did not.
So you've been on this campus 13 years.
Yeah.
So from kindergarten to 12th grade. So that's why we call you a lifer. Like if you come in second grade, you're not, like we let you in as a first grader or as a kindergarten or a preschool, but once you're past first grade, you can't be a lifer.
Exactly.
What about you, Ella? When did you come?
I also came in kindergarten.
Oh my gosh. So you've been here 13 years.
Yes.
Were the two of you in the same kindergarten class?
No.
No? So when did you like first get connected?
It was on the bus to the zoo in second grade.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. But you weren't in the same, you didn't have the same teacher.
No.
And did you ever have like elementary experience where you were both in the same class, 4th grade?
Third grade.
Yeah, we were in the same class.
So you had the same 3rd grade teacher, but not 4th grade,
No.
not 5th grade.
No.
Then you came over to 6th grade and nobody has the same teachers. Yeah. And then high school.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been here that entire time. And what's the celebration? Do you know what lifers, like what special thing happens to lifers in the month of May?
So we do this thing. It's called a lifer walk. I believe it's the day of the baccalaureate mass, right?
Mhm.
And basically all the lifers come in early and we walk through all of our old schools. So it starts in the middle school and then we'll walk our way towards the elementary school, and it's a really all of the kids will line up in the halls and they'll clap us out, and we get to see all of our old teachers. And
Do you do cap and gown? Do you dress in cap and gown?
we're in cap and gown, and it's just a very full circle moment, walking all of the halls, seeing all of your old classrooms and seeing all of the younger kids look at you, and it's just very full circle.
So do you know this because you've seen a lifer walk, or do you know it by reputation? You've actually seen a walk.
Yeah.
Well, how did you see a lifer walk?
It's just
You just snuck in and watched it?
No,
You know?
so it's like all of the teachers know, and so they'll pull you out of the classroom and you're excited to see all of the old kids, the bigger kids. And
You know what I think is a pretty cool moment? Like you said it, but I don't think people really appreciate what it is, that you have all these elementary students, and half of them don't even really know what they're there for, but they get to line the hallways as you walk through the building, and they're really encouraged to like clap and cheer, and so kind of it's like this. It's a bonding moment really with, the big seniors and all of the, the 2nd, 3rd, kindergarten, 5th, 6th. Do you remember being students in the elementary when the lifers were coming down the hallway? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I was just in awe. I was like, they're so cool. I want to be like them. Like, they look so pretty in their cap and gown. And because I knew that I was just going to stay at Juan Diego until I graduate. So I was just saying that
So did you think that it's like they're so big and they're
Yeah.
so mature and they've just got these enormous bodies, and
Yeah.
I'm just this 4th grader that like is just so small? Yeah, it's funny. Then you get to your age and it's like, yeah, I kind of stopped growing,
No,
I'm
yeah.
not that big anymore. Like I'm, but
Mhm.
I guess hold on to it for as long as you can, because it kind of goes away, I remember growing up, I always had that experience. I went to St. Anne and I had nuns for like the first 9 years, and And I remember thinking these nuns were like these enormous people. And then like later I went back to school to visit them, and it's just like, they were just tiny little nuns. It's just like, how did I ever think that they were so large when they actually weren't, you know? It's kind of like the same experience. But all right, so do parents get to come to the lifer?
Yes.
What do they do?
They will follow behind us, and they could take videos and pictures with like our old teachers and us interacting with the kids. And after we have a breakfast in
in the Great Hall or Alumni Hall? You do it in Alumni Hall. Yeah, so that's kind of a fun thing to be able to include mom and dad. And of course they talk about all the tuition they pay. There's like, okay, I paid this much in kindergarten, I paid this much in first grade, it really went up in sixth grade. Oh my gosh, by 10th grade I was paying so much money.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully it was worth it, you know.
Oh, yes.
You know, that's a very expensive walk, you know, if you think about it, you know, but for 13 years. But all right, guys, I appreciate it. And this will now be put together in a video, and you represent the Lifer Walk for the class of, what are you, the class of 2025?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thanks
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.